Financial expert Nicole Lapin joins me now from New York. Good morning, Nicole.
Good morning, Randy.
So a lot of talk has centered on the mandate. I mean, how much exactly is the penalty for not having health insurance, and when does that actually take effect?
It actually takes effect in 2014, and that's when you are required to have health insurance. It's going to work similarly to car insurance. So if you don't have car insurance, you get a fine. If you don't have health insurance coming up in 2014, you'll get a fine in the form of a tax penalty. And when it's fully ramped up, each person will pay about $700, no more than $2,000 per family. But in the beginning, it will start slowly at about $95 a person and then ramp up in the next year to about $300 until it's fully ramped up around 2016.
And so is there a different penalty, when you pay more or less?
Yeah, absolutely. There are variations. Mostly higher income Americans will foot most of the bill, and Americans with more of a juicy or fancier health care coverage from their employers. So employers will pay the so-called Cadillac tax, which a lot of people are saying are going to encourage employers to opt for the less expensive health insurance plans, but that will also pad the federal coffers because this is likely going to cost about $1 trillion.
All right, but let's be realistic about one thing. The majority of Americans have insurance, and they won't even be affected by this mandate, but some of their costs are actually going to go up anyway, right?
That's right, and we're expecting about 4 million Americans to be affected. But look, Randy, it's not like these Americans are going to be rounded up, corralled, and arrested. It was made very clear in the ruling this week that this is a tax penalty. So no tax liens, no bank accounts are frozen. It will be an IRS problem if there is a tax cheat, and the IRS will go after them accordingly.
And let's talk about this Medicare tax, because that's also getting a lot of attention. That will actually hit the high-income households, right?
It will. Americans making over $200,000 a year will pay 0.9% more in their earned income. That's on top of about 1.5% that they already pay. And if you have capital gains or dividend income, you'll be taxed another 3.8%.
Is there anything else, Nicole, that
Kind of an interesting oddball one is the tanning tax. You will pay 10% more if you opt for indoor tanning beds. Spray tans are not included, Randy, not that you need that. You are glowing naturally. But, if you want a cheaper way to get some sun, hit the beach, I'd say.
See, that's another reason not to go indoor tanning, isn't it?
That's
all right. Nicole Lapin, thank you very much. Nice to see you this morning.